little critical of the vice president. I felt like there was absolutely nothing novel about what happened today. I mean, to give an economic speech at an economic club in Pittsburgh, I mean, there's nothing about that feels fresh, new. It's not even consistent with what I even know about her. I worked for as her communications director. So my point is to her and her team, you've got 40 days. The only way you can beat Donald Trump is you've got to take greater risk. That
absolutely brutal, y'all. Her own staff. People on CNN even CNN is fed up, but her own staff is calling this crap out. Woo!
Message that happened today at 3 o'clock in the middle of the day. I'm not sure that that's going to move any of the constituents that she needs to target right now, Latino and black men, for example. I'm not sure they heard themselves in that speech. And what I know about the vice president is she actually sees people, and they need to put that on display. But this was not, to me, was not a great.
Let me
talk about that answer. I do, but here's what's a little tricky. She doesn't answer the question around if the GOP is controlling the Senate, if she can't raise corporate taxes, where is she going to get the money from, to expand the child tax credit and do all the things she wants to do. And she says, we just have to do it. And that's great, and that's a campaign promise. But the issue is, if it means we're just going to borrow again, then what we're doing is we're just never addressing the deficit. And back in the days when you were a proud Republican, debts and deficits mattered. Talk about that answer.
I'm telling you, voters saying, independents, people on the fence are saying, oh, I can't wait to hear Kamala's speech today about the economy, her economic plan. I just hope and pray she doesn't repeat anything from last time, that she doesn't say anything about the middle class again, or that same middle class story. Please, please. Oh, I can't wait to get into this speech. Let's go and get into it.
I understand the pressures of making ends meet. I grew up in a middle-class family. I understand the pressures of making ends meet. I grew up in a middle-class family. And as Andrea said, not everybody was handed on a silver platter $400 million and then filed for bankruptcy 6 times. Oh, I said that. I actually said that.
I don't see how anybody can clap and laugh, man. This shouldn't be nowhere near a White House. And I'm just being honest with y'all, man. Smiles, joy, pride. And then we have to hear identity politics. And that's what some people are actually voting on. They don't even care about policy. They don't even care about her plan, because they're so Trump deranged. Because Trump hurt their feelings. Because they fed into the lies, the brainwashing, the fake news, or listening to what their family and friends have to say. But you're left with this. Nothing but lies, laughing and giggling, failure. It has to be too big to rig, y'all. They allow this to happen. I'm telling you, we're in trouble, man. Especially the middle class. My middle classers, you're really gonna be in trouble if this is in. All we can say is, pray and good luck. This is ridiculous, man.
Just say the spate of polls that came out yesterday, Quinnipiac, our CNN polling, the Gallup poll indicators right now, the nervous campaign this morning is the Harris campaign. They're not where they need to be with young voters. They're not where they need to be with voters of color, working class voters. They're not achieving the margins that they need that Joe Biden was getting in 2020. And Trump's base is immovable. And right now, his administration and him personally are more popular than they have ever been.
Look, I'm a capitalist. I believe in free and fair markets. I believe in consistent and transparent rules.
Right here, when she said this, right here is, I'm telling y'all, man, people are not stupid. Y'all can't be this stupid. Look, we the people, American people, we cannot be this stupid. Right here.
Look, I'm a capitalist. I believe.
I'm telling y'all, man, people are not stupid, man. Everybody knows what this is.
In free and fair markets. I believe in consistent and transparent rules of the road to create a stable business environment.
Donald Trump saying that Kamala Harris has bigger cognitive problems than Joe Biden.
Why would you even cover that? This is a person who's not on the level. He is their nominee for president. He is incompetent. Let's not even talk about the silliness of it all and the weirdness of it all and the assault on women that it is. We're not going to talk issues.
Donald Trump saying that
we just need to move past the failed policies that we have proven don't work.
She just endorsed Trump. Here it is, y'all.
Madam Vice President, you just laid out your economic vision for the future.
Yeah.
But still, there are lots of Americans who don't see themselves in your plans. For those who say these policies aren't for me, what do you say to them?
Well, if you are hardworking, if you have...
She's going to say either aspirations again or dreams or the same crap. How much I want to bet? I just bet it. I bet.
The dreams and the ambitions and the aspirations of...
And she said all three. She's been repeating the same exact thing, y'all. Oh my God, man. They should be ashamed of themselves, man. Shame of themselves. The worst ticket. This might be the worst ticket ever, y'all. I'm serious. I don't see how this ticket makes it past 150 on that map.
What I believe you do. You're in my plan. You know, I have to tell you, I really love and am so...
Just look. She can't even get it out. Look at the body language. Like, they really must think that we stupid. They think we stupid. And this is why they threw that they got they found 1,000 bottles of baby oil and throwing this Diddy distraction. So we can't focus on this crap right here. But I want to tell you that we are not distracted. This is what's actually going on. Forget Diddy right now and them 1,000 and that baby oil. This is an absolute disgrace, man.
Energized by what I know to be the spirit and character of the American people. We have ambition. We have aspirations. We have dreams.
The first one.
and repeats it again. I mean, it's just repeating the same thing. Word salads, can't get it out. Word spaghetti. Every interview. This is why they got to keep their puppet hidden. Stick to the plan. Stay hidden. Stay hidden. Don't go to the Al Smith dinner. Don't, keep your headphones in when you get out. Keep your headphones in. Keep those headphones in. Don't answer any questions. Because we're tired of hearing the exact same thing. I'm kind of to the point where I don't want to hear her speak anymore. It's the same thing.
Just a fact check, because your opponent
There is
almost
no little
every
job.
day. Okay,
There's no such thing as a little job.
Okay, fair. Because your opponent almost every day seems to be talking about this. So I just want to ask you yes or no. At any point in your life, have you served 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun, working at a McDonald's? Yes or no? That's it.
I have.
Okay, now the other job. But
it was not a small job. Like, I did the fries. I mean,
I did the fries. Unbelievable. Yeah, girl. We're on MSNBC.
Oh, yes, but I did.
Meanwhile, are bad. Trump is, I guess, bad. The people who support Trump are bad. The billionaires that she goes around with, I guess, are good. I think it's a very muddled thing, and I still don't understand. I think today was a miss for Harris. I mean, Joe Biden went on The View today and said he delegated all sorts of authority to her on domestic policy. We know that the Biden administration is not popular on domestic and economic policy. She gave a speech today saying we've got to move past the policies that people think have failed. Well, people think the last 4 years are a failure. And from what I can tell from this interview tonight, which was really a home game, I mean, going on with this particular interviewer was like effectively interviewing with her campaign's press secretary. She had nothing new to say on the economy beyond this ridiculous pablum. You want to talk about aspirations and dreams? They're crushed in this country because of inflation, and these kinds of interviews and the day that she had today are not going to solve it.
Who is it? Who's better for the economy?
I don't know yet because I don't have any details from Harris. She has been all sugar, no protein. That's it. And it's become a really big sticking point with investors. We've got to remember we have the largest economy on earth. Over 85% of our jobs are created by the private sector. Business investors like me and leaders have to deal with who's ever in the White House in January. So whoever ends up on the 6th of November as the new mandate, we'll have to deal with them. So we need data. We need policy. And I'm getting a little critical now because I don't have any. So I need answers around taxation. For example, if you tell me that taxes are going to be 28% plus state taxes on corporations' headquarters, I'll have to worry that they move to Ireland again, because we did that to them once and that didn't work out for us very well. I really need to understand the idea of price controls. That didn't work in the 70s. It doesn't work anywhere else on earth. And this whole idea of taxing unrealized gains, I mean, that you got to remember the number one export of America is the American dream. This is a 200-year-old economy that's based on supporting entrepreneurship. That destroys capital formation. Those ideas are beyond non-starters. They're crazy. And so you have to get more details on that. And I'd like her to sit down with a non-celebrity interviewer, a real reporter that asks her questions and follow-on questions. This kumbaya stuff with, pictures of kids and everything, it's great, and I get it, and I'm not criticizing her for it because it's working for her in the polls. But now we need details, and we don't have any.
We can't afford 4 more years of this. We can't afford 4 more years of this.